Zero to hero, just like that.
Should we just sing the whole song?
I mean, apparently I only know like 4 lines that I just put in the wrong spots.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway, so here we are. They told us to go to Traverse Town because we found a torn page, and clearly this torn page must be part of the book that Merlin asked us to go find torn pages for. Which seems like a leap in logic, but wouldn't you know they're right? Yeah, it's okay, the long loading screen.
Yeah. Okay, how do atmospheres work?
You know what, don't question that.
Okay, but I'm questioning it though.
They don't. Anyway, I can get to the synthesis Moogles now.
The what?
Synthesis Moogles? Oh, that's right. You don't play Final Fantasy. Moogles.
Correct.
Right there, that's a Moogle.
What did they do?
Synthesis.
Okay, next question.
In other games, they are also save points.
Okay, I still don't know what synthesis is.
We're gonna make the ultimate weapon. Brian, it's fucking synthesis. You fucking take some ingredients and you put in a pot and then out comes something else. Synthesis.
So it's crafting.
Yes, it's synthesis! God! Do you not play Japanese games? It's more like alchemy.
I mean, okay, but what are we making? Are we making chemicals?
I mean, we make potions and elixirs, but we're making them out of fucking crystals.
So it's brewing.
No, because we also make accessories and weapons out of crystals.
So it's crafting!
It's synthesis, Brian!
You know, I'm looking up that fucking word. I don't think that word means that. I mean, it kind of means that. But, okay, alright. Okay. The combinations of ideas defined to form a theory or system, to production of chemical compounds by reaction from simpler materials. The process of making compound and derivative words. The final stage in the process of dialectical reasoning, in which a new idea resolves the conflict between thesis and antithesis. In other words, no!
Actually, it's the one about using simpler compounds to create more complicated compounds.
Okay. But that's... So, let me get this straight. If I make a sandwich, did I synthesize the sandwich?
No, because that's a reversible reaction. You should know not all reactions are created equal.
I mean, I would argue that making a sandwich isn't even a reaction.
Yes! That's the point! That was a false equivalence and you should be ashamed of yourself.
But you can't make weapons with chemical reactions!
You can if you do it right, God!
Wow, okay, I take that back, because you can't make an explosive.
I just say, some weapons literally are chemical reactions.
Yeah, okay, but okay, you can't make a sword with one.
Bet. Pretty sure forging is a chemical reaction, because it's not reversible.
No, I mean, you're just phase shifting the material, and then you're forming it. So it's not really a chemical reaction, though.
Yeah, but doesn't it affect the metal with like oxidation and shit?
Well, okay, but it's not supposed to do that. Like,
pretty sure it is.
No, you just melt the metal, and then you form it and cast it, and then you have.
No, you don't cast a sword. Casting makes it brittle.
Okay, well, apparently I don't know what casting means, but you still melt it, and then you put it in a mold.
No, you don't put it in a mold.
What? Yeah, you do.
I have been told that you don't. Now, I don't really know how you get it from liquid to solid again without putting it in a mold, but I have been told that makes it brittle.
What the fuck? How do you do it then?
I don't know! I have partial information!
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna do a, I'm gonna do some research after this. Because that's on my bucket list. Except maybe not, because I don't like hot things.
Hey! Okay, dude, we can do this. I've been wanting for a very long time to follow the tutorial to make a mini metal foundry. So you can melt metal down, and then you make a pattern out of foam. A 3D pattern, and then you put in some sand, and you pour the melted aluminum there, and it melts the foam, and replaces it in the sand, and then BAM! You got an aluminum item. But apparently, again, that makes it brittle.
Okay, what's the melting... Oh my god, Sora. Staring into the void, and the void stares back. Anyway, what's the melting point of aluminum?
It's not that high, apparently. Since you can do it in like a fucking bucket in your backyard.
I mean, you can do a lot of things in a bucket in your backyard that you probably shouldn't do.
I mean, usually... Aluminum melts at... 1,221 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah! Uh-huh! Yeah, that's about right, isn't it?
Maybe it was tin, since that melts at half as much.
That's still 500 degrees, Ariel!
449!
Okay, well, I guess if it's a temperature my oven can reach, then it's something that I can do.
I just really wanted to make my sword out of that. But he's like, no, don't do that. It'll be brittle. And I'm like, but why though? It seems like a great way to do it. Just make it out of foam and I just put it in a big thing of sand. I mean, I need a lot of sand though. It's not a small sword. I need a lot of sand. I need like a 10-gallon. No, like a 20-gallon bucket. That's just really skinny. And then the sand. Seems like it'd be great. And he's like, no, don't do it. It's not gonna be great. And I'm like, man.
I brought what you asked for.
Like, my main problem with molten metal
is that it'll kill you?
Okay, it will totally kill me, but boiling water could boiling water kill me?
I mean, it'll scald you.
Well, okay, if I burn myself and then let the burns get infected, then it would totally kill me.
Yes.
But my fear, I guess, I once saw a video of somebody like dealing with metal for some research, and it
and then you die.
There was a bubble,
and then it pops.
And it pops, yeah,
and you die.
Well, okay, he didn't die. He had like protective.
See how you feel is how I feel about working with electricity.
I mean, like, it depends on how much power you're dealing with. I've only shocked myself twice.
I mean, I get shocked by literally everything I touch on a regular basis. You'd think I would just be, like, numb to it by now.
I mean, again, it's the current that gets you.
Okay, let's see. How much... How much current is in a static shock?
Oh no, that's like in the tiny milliamps. The voltage is like 10,000 volts though.
Yes, but I get shocked by my electronics.
Okay, well, if
and
it's
they
grounded...
blink. every time I touch my mouse at work after I haven't touched it for a while, I get shocked by my laptop, and then hear the sound of the mouse disconnecting and reconnecting.
Okay, that's weird.
Every time, man, I conduct electricity and I need this winter to end.
Okay, yeah, that's a little distressing.
I get shocked by the printer. I get shocked by if I brush against the USB ports, which miraculously I just tried it now and I didn't get shocked, but that's probably because I haven't moved in like 2 hours, so I can't build up a charge.
Right, like, okay, my feet get cold, right? And I just found my slippers again. And I'm like, why did I ever stop wearing these?
I just stood up!
Oh. But I was like, why did I ever stop wearing these? And now every time I walk 3 feet and touch anything, like, a part of my life force.
Dude, I don't even have to be wearing slippers. I get shocked barefoot, I get shocked with gym shoes, I just get shocked constantly. I have been shocked through my headphones before, and let me tell ya, that fucking hurts.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, that is,
More than once!
That is an interesting development.
And I'm very surprised I didn't get shocked by them right now, because I could hear the static charge building up in them.
For me, it's usually light switches, but I also, like the project I have in my office right now, it's basically 2 copper wires and they're grounded. So, I touch it and... Which is really, really scary because it's currently connected to...
Stop touching it!
I don't mean to, it's just the shit's around it, but it's currently connected to an expensive piece of equipment that Purdue lent me. And I don't want to break it, and that's happened before with one of our machines where static electricity broke it, and it's like a $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 piece of equipment.
Brian, I can't do it. I can't be an electrical engineer. It's too much of a hazard.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's no hazard to me, just my wallet.
No. I can't go over there, Brian. I can't come with you.
It's not gonna kill you.
No, I'm going to kill it.
Oh, you're right. Now, to be fair, they gave me the absolute shittiest version of this machine that they have. Like, it's the type that's so old, the display is just a tiny TV, like those really old tiny TVs. I'm serious.
Oh
it has a floppy disk drive that doesn't work.
God. Brian, you need to give it to a museum.
So, I could probably keep it forever and nobody would care.
What I will do for hunny.
Like, it won't even go for that much for resale anymore. It's that old. It's older than I am, actually.
Yes, clearly, if it has a floppy drive.
Yeah, so...
Anyway, now that we've finished enabling Winnie the Pooh's honey addiction, let's move on.
You know, he doesn't have a problem, Ariel. He can stop anytime.
I don't think he can. I think he's proved time and time again that he, in fact, cannot stop at any time.
Imagine the residents of the 100-acre wood hosting an intervention. I wouldn't be able to take it seriously.
They're all enablers, though, man.
I feel like they also enable each other.
They do.
So it's a mutually codependent relationship that they all have with each other.
Anyway, now that we did that very important thing.
What's the point of the Pooh Bear world?
It has a keyhole.
Oh.
You also get items as you go through it, but mostly it has a keyhole.
Okay. And we can't just warp to the keyhole, because that would be too easy.
Well, and it's missing all of its pages.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's a problem.
That's why we came back when we found a random page, and we're like, oh, clearly this is from the book.
Clearly it's from this specific book in particular.
Yes.
Yo, how do you feel about the summons in Kingdom Hearts 3?
I have basically avoided them. partially because I never use summons anyway. I've accidentally summoned the Bow Wow a couple times. That's a Dream Eater.
Oh, okay.
Or is it the Meow Wow? I don't know. One of them. But aside from that, I have no intention of using them, and, like, I don't use summons. You know what I use? My fists and magic. Mostly my fists.
Because you know, Ariel, there's a Little Mermaid summon.
I'm aware, I just got it, and I'm never using it.
But maybe you could slap Ariel in the face.
No, besides, I like using, the spell shooter. That's not what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. The form shift basically makes you Zigbar. Because you just slide everywhere shooting goddamn hands. Arrow guns.
Okay.
And I'm like, I've always wanted to be Zigbar outside of 358 Days Over 2.
I mean, okay.
The other ones I'm using right now is, Favorite Deputy, the Toy Story one, because that one just turns into a fucking rocket-powered hammer. So I use that one when I'm pissed off and I just want to beat the shit out of them. Because that one, I think, is my highest damage output in terms of strength. The third one is my one I switch out. I had the Starlight Keyblade because we got that for Union Cross. Then I was using the Monsters Inc. one for a while, which is twin yo-yos. Well, it's twin claws first and then twin yo-yos. Which I like that one because when you do the twin yo-yos, it does a move where you basically grapple to the one you're attacking. And I like things that shorten the distance between me and other things. But I usually am using the arrow guns. I am trying the Frozen Keyblade because you get 2 ice swords and ice skates, which I think is kind of funny. But
I mean, this entire game is funny. Like,
I just like the ones where you can just slide around.
yeah.
Like, the fucking spell casting combos in this game are really great because, when you cast a spell, you don't stop moving. You just keep moving in the same direction. Unless you've actually stopped hitting the directional button. So you can just slide on by throwing spells. And I'm like, that's me. I do that.
Yeah. The Void! This is where Sora was looking. Oh.
No, it's gonna be Monstro. The one that you didn't realize was here. And you didn't believe me when I told you.
I mean, it's a whale in space.
There it is.
No, dodge! Oh, okay. Okay, why is it in space?
The names... Okay, I looked it up. The names appear during a boss battle.
Is there a Pinocchio world?
Yes, it's this.
I mean, this is a whale, though.
It's Monstro, the whale from Pinocchio.
I know that, but the whale should be in Pinocchio. It shouldn't be the world of Pinocchio. I don't. It doesn't make any.
Oh. Yep. But the Union Cross names are definitely in a boss battle, not in the Creamy Graveyard, which is disappointing. I wanted to find my grave.
Oh, well. Some would say the way they did do it is more poignant.
Probably, but I wanted to find my grave. I
mean,
also don't remember if I was one of the 300. I know I qualified. I got 2 of the 3 requirements, and you needed only 1. And the more requirements you got, the more, like, the better your odds were.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a pretty decent chance, but they said they weren't going to tell us who actually made it.
Oh, well. That's lame. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you'll see, but it is under duress. Just so you know.
Yeah, I read, without spoiling it for myself, that it is in a battle.
Yeah.
In the middle of a battle. I still wanted to find my own Keyblade, though. At least I get to have a gravestone in The Good Life.
What now?
The game we did a demo of when we needed videos. You know, with the fire truck driving in circles. And we had to take pictures of things.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember it all, do you?
Hey,
Nope!
What are you guys doing?
People change into cats at night. Or dogs. But, you know, it was just taking pictures going around this small town in, like, Wales, and then all of a sudden this girl was dead.
Oh, right. I remember that now.
Yes, I'm gonna be in the graveyard in that game.
Oh.
Because
okay.
I paid for that tier on the Kickstarter.
It's me.
That's all you need to do. Money.
I mean, it was a Kickstarter game, so...
So, yeah.
Pinocchio?
Where'd the gummy ship go?
Where you going?
It was eaten.
Come on, everybody. After him. Quick.
It was what?
Eaten.
It was eaten. But we were in it when it was eaten.
Yeah, you would think so.
I would. Because I would take my gummy ship, aim it at his teeth, and just shoot my shot.
Also, Monstro is one of my least favorite worlds in the series, but I do like the music. Again.
I mean, this entire concept is stupid. So, a whale floating around in space somehow.
I accidentally triggered a cutscene.
What you got there?
How you do that?
We can get out of here, Father.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not your father!
True.
Stop following me!
Pinocchio?
Oh my! So the whale swallowed all of you too?
How is there oxygen in here?
Looks like it.
Are you saying that people don't have oxygen inside them?
Pinocchio's father. When we got separated,
Well, no, but... Damn it, you're painting me into a corner. We are in space, though.
I was waiting for you to bring that valid counter argument. And then the only logical solution that is that Monstro is big enough to be his own planet and therefore has his own atmosphere.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. Also, how is he moving through space anyway?
He's magic!
No!
Yes!
Like, if I was just floating in space and I started flapping around, I wouldn't go anywhere!
See, the joke is that he's actually flinging skin cells every time he flicks his tail. And that gives him just the tiniest bit of momentum, because, you know, equal and opposite shit. So, he just moves a tiny little bit and then just coasts with it.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Yes, but do you got a better explanation?
I don't.
Then take it or leave it.
I guess I'll take it.